man. Who we addressing? What's going on? What's poppin'? Let me know.
So it's the elephant in the room, man. So we address that shit. Like, the dude Wack 100, man. You smell me like you asked me about. It's like, I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you coming, man. So it's the elephant in the room is that, man. What the fuck you want? Like, because you know, at the end of the day, man, it's a lot of fuckery going on. That's what we call it over here on the East Coast. You dig? Fuckery, man.
Yeah.
You can't call yourself a blood and then you're doing unactive, unright shit. You can't do that. I don't give a fuck who you is. It's one rule that applies to everywhere you go. From here to Africa, nigga, if you find a blood. That means ain't nobody bigger than blood. You dig?
Yeah.
So knowing the rules, man, I don't give a fuck how old you get. I explained to y'all earlier when I spoke to you, I told you, man, it's sidewalk in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sidewalk dudes should respect that, man. You made your little transition, respect the game. But if you're going to do shit right when you fucking with them streets. And I just don't condone a lot of shit he was on, man. That shit is like, who the fuck raised you, man? Who brought you home in this shit? You always questioning other people, nigga. I got the balls and the seniority to question them. Who the fuck is you? Who brought you in this shit? Who taught you? Because the rules he living under, the shit he do, I did time over there in the West. You smell me? That's he claiming he outlaw. I did 3 years with these outlaw homies. One of the outlaw homies is the founders. His name, Daryl Hunter. Named KD, Killer Blood. Shout out to KD, my nigga. That's my nigga. If one of y'all got a communication line, which I should have, tap in, man. Ask him about me, man. I did 3 years with him, active. You dig? He don't condone that shit, my nigga. We don't carry it like that. You sitting down with rats. All this old stupid ass shit, man. He's a goofy ass nigga. So at the end of the day, you know, that industry shit is one thing. I ain't with all that fuckery. I want to know, nigga, and I got a right to know, because you claiming something that I am. So if you represent me the right way, man. Or don't represent me at all. You dig?
Right. Man, that you said a mouthful right there. So
smell me like, look how you doing yours. Like, look how you doing yours, bro. You got a platform, you smell me? You ain't putting your platform the wrong way. My nigga got a platform. You got people out here in the streets that's really pushing. Use it the right way. You got new people like my brother Tut that's over there, Ate the Grape. Them niggas is doing things, talking to the youth, and really out here in the streets trying to stop gang violence. What the fuck is you on? On some goofy shit with a platform, and every time I hear him, he kicking somebody back in or kicking the next man down. That shit ain't real right, bro. Shouldn't none of us have to kick somebody down to stand up. So it's like, at one point, I even reached out to him. He got a DM from me, man. You smell me? I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna let it be known what it is and what I did and what I didn't do. And when I reached out, this is about a year ago, I even let him know, like, don't you think it's time we build a communication bridge, man? You smell me? For the shit crash out. I guess he ain't see it, whatever have you, but now down the line, I fall back. And I see him do the fuckery too many times, and it's like, damn, who the fuck even raised blood? Who the fuck brought you in this shit? I want to know now, nigga. Is you really real right? All that old tough guy shit, man, that's that Suge Knight shit. That shit worked back with Puffin them in the 80s. We ain't on that shit no more. That shit don't come through Jersey. Up north shit, East Coast shit. We ain't on that. You smell me? And then he talked down on East Coast homies. Like, nigga, we did everything the fuck y'all doing. I did it over there too, nigga. I don't know if he did time on the East. I did time on the West, though. So we in different lanes, my nigga. You smell me? We two different niggas. We cut from two different cloths, man. So you got to come correct with this one, man, because I really want to know. Then he disrespected my family, man, Nori. Good nigga. Good nigga. You ain't have to do him like that, man, but you did it because you want to play that game, that industry game. Why I want to play the other game, nigga? The game you probably want to play no more. You smell me? Straight like that, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, Well, hey, look, I want to ask you something, too.
Talk to me, man.
So, like, you know, from our understanding, civilians that's not in the gang culture was started to protect your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Stop the robbing.
Always back to the Black Panther Day, man. The Black Panther. That's where you start at right there. If you want to know real talk about what gang culture is and what gang life is, do your homework. Go back to the Huey P. Newtons, the Bobby Seals.
Right.
Study these brothers.
Did it take a
Abu Shakurs? You know what I'm saying? You got to study these. There's a reason why Pop was how he is. I did with his big homie.
Yeah.
That's how I met Pop father, Doc Shakur. I did 3 years with Doc. Good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real killers, bro. I met some real through soldiers to is if you couldn't just talk that talk and not walk that walk, your ass would get killed. So it's like watching a dude like him, it got a nigga like me like sitting back, like what the fuck you on, nigga? Who the fuck raised blood, man? When we start carrying it like that, nigga, regardless of how old you is or where you at, East, West, South, and West bubble fuck. Who cares? It's still the same shit, nigga. Carry yourself like a G, man. or don't carry it at all, my nigga.
What's the difference between West Coast blood and East Coast blood?
You got what difference you looking for? It's only one flag. It's a big difference in slang and how we dress. But when you talk about banging is banging. I done been over there. It's the same shit. It's the same nigga. I thought that way too till I walked into the yard. I was in Victorville for 3 years with them, man. It's a big difference because they push it more over there. When I say push it more, meaning they push the line. Push the line meaning push the rules. That nigga ain't looking by the rules. You smell me? So with me knowing that it was over there, that's where I come in at like, well, what the fuck is you on, homie? What part of the hood you from? Who raised you? Ain't no difference. We dying like they dying. We going to jail like they going to jail.
Yeah.
But what makes my set different though, and it's on some G shit, we did time fire shit, bro. We one of the only niggas that went to war with the government, man. You smell me? We niggas are facing death penalties and life sentences and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, my nigga. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, that's how I made it all the way out there. They shipped my little ass out there. I was getting kicked out of prisons, man. I'm an active nigga. I ain't one of the niggas that just sitting in the bunk trying to get a visit and go home. I'm active, bro. You smell me? I was involved in everything, all types of shit. A troublemaker one day, another day I'm probably chilling. I ain't give a fuck. I'm banging. So I look at how he carry himself and it's like, damn, what you on, my nigga? I want to know now because you keep huffing and puffing. I want to know if you're real right, though. Fuck all that other small talk shit, man. You smell me?
So what's the biggest issue we got? What's the biggest issue you got with Wack 100?
Communication. It got to be a communication line. Stay the fuck out of our business over here on the East. If ain't nobody tell them, I'm telling them. OG Rider. You smell me? And I speak for everybody, bro. A part of the nation. Blood and Crip. We ain't condoning a lot of that goofy shit he on. Build a communication line. We out here. Don't just overlook niggas. Don't just talk shit to niggas. Talk down on niggas. You tripping now. You disrespecting people and you don't even know it. I don't disrespect no homie on the West. A homie, period. It ain't about where you from. You smell me? It's what's in your heart. At the end of the day, I respect all. I love all. So the shit and how you coming is like, have some real rightness with your shit, man. We don't rock like that over here in on the East. And you need to build a communication line. He done diss Jay Prince. That's another good legend over here, right? Come on, man. You tripping the fuck out. But I think he just feel as though, you know, because that's the motherland, you know, he got that authority on East Coast saying, I met a couple of them when I was locked up. I smashed a couple of their asses out too. They like that. It's like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Smell me? You gotta literally whoop their ass sometimes. So maybe you know, he ain't had hands put on him. Fade's official. Me and him get a fade. My little brother run all that down there in Florida. Shout out to Sheik, man. He do all that with the boxing thing. Celebrity boxing. So you can line that up. You smell me? Like however it got to go, but it got to go somewhere. I ain't with the talking. So since I opened my mouth, I'm gonna stand on that. Now he got to do something about this, bro. We're gonna build the communication line or get ahead, man, and take my fade, man. Line it up. So I can smash his ass out and make him cry, then he gotta get home, man. You smell me? I'm on that. Now I ain't on that bull. Don't get me on Clubhouse, nigga. Don't call me on Clubhouse, nigga. Fuck Clubhouse, nigga. You smell me? I ain't with none of that shit, man. Line it up the right way, man. Or kick rocks, man.
Yeah. Well, look, Wack, y'all hear this?
You rider, nigga. Get out here, you rider, man.
Y'all hear this? Y'all tag Wack. Let's see what Wack got to say about
it. Out West, man. I did a lot of time out there. I put a lot of work in. Shout out to Download the Peblos. You dig? The Power homies down there, nigga. Shout out to the motherfucking Jungles, man. Baby Tut, nigga. RP the Big Tut. T-Riders. All them niggas know about me, man. You smell me? Them the real rights, though. How real right as you, nigga. Get at me, Wack. You know what the fuck it is, man. Let's stop this small talk, nigga. New direction, man. Shout out to my Jersey niggas, man. Everybody holding it the fuck up.
Shouts out to Jersey. Shouts out to
all day, man. You see my brother out be out doing big things. You see that? The hottest artists coming out of Jersey. Look, man. Jersey, we got, you see, if you're going to use the platform, use it. We got a lot of good shit coming out of Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dudes trying to go around what's right, man. They just want to feed the bullshit. We ain't with the bullshit, man. New direction, man. Do it right, don't do it at all.
So what's the new direction? New direction. What's the what's the message?
The message is this, man. Unify before we destruct. We self-destructed already, right? So, you know, unify, man. Stop the gang violence. And it's not just talk, but like dudes really out here doing that shit. You got my brother Tut, man, Ain't the Great, that's really out here in the field every day. They seeing young niggas in the stolen cars. They pulling the young niggas over. Get the fuck out the car, man. They know their parents and shit like that. Shit real in our hood, bro. We really living this shit. Active. That's new direction. not just talking about it. Young niggas don't respect you if you ain't nobody that put that work in. You ain't did shit. Not in Jersey. And I'm pretty for, I'm speaking for the whole goddamn East, any hood for that matter. You know, young niggas hard-headed. But New Direction is about pulling their tail to what's right, man. Even when they want to be hard-headed. We got to let them know, bro, it's only right. We mean well for you. So it's just bringing it together. We had the mayor. Everybody is with us, and they understand that. Touch started this shit, man, after beating the death penalty. They ain't even want my brother back in the city, bro. You smell me? That's how much of a deadly person he was. So to watch him make a turnaround after doing 12, 13 years, you dig? And now he pushing. Him and the mayor sat down. I took that same structure and applied it to Elizabeth. He applied it to North. So we just bridged the gap, man, and that's for the whole Jersey spreading out. And it's about a new direction. 8 the Great, man. That's a person that just walked us inside of city halls and sit you down with maids and shit. But these all gang members, bro. You smell me? So if a person want to glorify the negativity in gang life, you got some positivity too. Your dumb ass just got to look. You're getting paid to look for the negative, though. You ain't got to fake it and front with me. You smell me? If you really mean well, you got some positive. It's here. Get that some shine, man. Give dudes like that some grateful flowers, man. They deserve it.
And that's what we like to do with our platform, because I think that we have to start owning our narrative. You know what I mean? Like a lot of other people is telling our stories, and you know what I mean? If you growing up, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, gangs are bad now. That's what society had, they painted it bad, but it started with something that's actually what we need now. You know what I mean?
Got you. Look how killing us out here, man. Look how this shit going. Like
yeah. So we need that. We need that protection from.
It's not always about the negative.
Yeah.
It's just that's what people put out there the most. And a lot of people, you know, they done got their ass smashed out by this life. So a lot of people fear gangs and all types of shit. But it's about protection. We protect the community. We protect others. We protect each other. It's not all negative. That's what Black Panther stood for. But somehow along the line, the narrative changed. You know, it got switched. That's with anything. That happens with the church, right? But you know, on the church, I ain't stopped our grandmother from being a Christian.
Yeah.
Feel me? So, you know, if anything, man, if you ain't gonna do nothing to change it, you shouldn't talk down on it and make it worse than what it is. And that's why the issue with the old buddy it's like, damn, Wack, you got a platform. Is you trying to build the community up, or you trying to destroy? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna go left or right. You gotta go somewhere, right? You're gonna shit or get off the toilet.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. I appreciate you even giving us that point of view on the game. Like, I mean, especially for somebody that done beat a life charge and then been in jail on both coasts. So you didn't really put your time in and you got your stripes, you know what I'm saying? So, like, coming from somebody like that, man, this is good for the youth to see, you know what I mean? To see and hear, you know what I mean? Because when they're yelling that gang, they got to know what come with it, you know what I mean? They got to know that, man, it ain't just all about killing each other. It really was about protection.
Gang unit, nigga. Your ass gonna see differently. Yelling gang, your ass getting in the gang unit. You know what I'm saying? I was in that motherfucker my whole bid, bro. Like, that shit crazy. It's torturous. That ain't it's no condition that can describe it. A lot of people can't take that shit, man. You in the cell all day. You around killing all day. Stabbings and shit. Nobody fighting. That shit wild, man. You smell me? So people don't understand that. They just out here yelling a bunch of shit until they ass get behind the walls and they get tested. And I went out there on their gang unit. It's a lot different. Like, you get your ass killed out there, man. That was the worst penitentiary in the world that I was in, man. And they put me in that motherfucker, and I had 3 years left to go home, man. So really wanted me to get killed.
What made you